Hi guys, I'm back. This is the painting from the last video. As you can see, if you remember what it looked like at the end of the last video, got a few more cells that popped up just on their own while it was sitting here working. They usually do work for, anywhere from 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then they're pretty much done. So sometimes my paintings get a little busier after I turn off the camera. So I just wanted to show you. It's dry, and the cells stayed with the pretty dark turquoise outline. Some little cells popped up in there. They're pretty. But overall, it pretty much stayed the way it was, and I'm really happy with this one. I love how the white came through here, and the red and the blue sort of made this lavender color in here. That's pretty. But then up here you have nothing but turquoise and white, and a little bit of turquoise mixed with the white. So you just never know what you're going to get. But I think part of this, like right here, came from when I scooped up the paint off of the paper and put it on the edges, and some of that came through. So that's how it dried. It's pretty. You can kind of see the edges look good. The back, I did not get a huge bunch of fingerprints and handprints on the back of it, so I'm getting better about not making my painting such a huge mess. I still have the pins in there, which I'll leave in there until I varnish it, and then I will take the pins out. I'm probably going to staple this down too, because it just looks kind of junky. So anyway, that's how it turned out. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to take it off of the table so I don't drip paint on it or splatter paint on it or whatever. 3 colors plus white. So we got the white, we've got Artist Loft. What is that one? That one is green yellow. And then this is the Wild Iris from Apple Barrel, and this is the turquoise from Artist Loft. I had a little bit left from in the tube, so there's not going to be much turquoise in this. There's probably more purple, more Wild Iris here. And there's definitely more lime green or green yellow, whatever you want to call it. I'm just stirring in. I put silicone in all 4 cups here. So I'm just stirring that in. And my white, I had to run that through a sieve because something happened with my bottle of white paint. I don't know what happened, but it had these huge lumps in it. So, yeah, that would have been a mess. It would have been all over the canvas. And as you can see, I've painted over a canvas here because it just wasn't exciting. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. So we're going to reuse it, which I love to do. The back is kind of pretty. I've kept most of the paint off the back here, so that looks a little better. Okay, let me make sure that I still have you in focus. Yes, I do. Okay. So, simple pour today. Now I had to find another cup to pour this in. This one's pretty clean. I'll use this one. I don't feel any paint on the inside of this one. We'll blow the dust out. That should work perfect. So, okay. We're going to start with the white, of course. I don't know why I say of course. I don't always start with white. But we're going to start with the white today. And I am not going to hold it up high. Drizzle it down in there high because it seems to work better. I get these big, beautiful cells that sort of, take their own shape if I don't mix them up too high. It just sort of sits on top of each other, which I like to do. Oh, let's go with the lime green next because it'll probably blend. If they do blend, it'll blend a little better with the turquoise. There we go. And some Wild Iris. Ooh, that feels like it looks like it got a little thick, but oh well, we'll see. And some more white. Carefully, because the white will sink, so you have to be really, really super careful with that one. There we go. Some more turquoise. I love this turquoise. This Artist Loft turquoise is probably my favorite out of all the colors ever. It's just pretty. Some more light. Oh, let's switch it up. We'll do some purple on top of that this time. There we go. And then we'll do some limey green or green yellow, but it's lime green to me, so. This lime green always tends to, especially when I mix the colors, you know, from high up, the lime green sort of washes over the whole painting a lot. I don't know why it does that. I guess because maybe it's really a lot lighter than the other colors. I don't really know. Alright. Oh, let's do a little more purple. That's probably plenty of paint for this painting here. So, put a little more turquoise in there too. Why not? Right? You can't go wrong with adding turquoise. Alright, I'm going to move my paints aside there. And there's some nice layers going on. There's no cell action at all, but the paints are kind of thick. And since I'm not really mixing them together, they haven't had the chance to mingle with each other yet. But now they will. Because that white is going to kind of sink down through them and kind of mix a little bit. The layers look pretty on the side. The colors are going to go well together, I think. I think. Oh. It's like stuck to the canvas. I'll move it up here. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. I pulled my pen out. Okay. Woo! Oh, look at the cells that came up already. Oh, those are pretty. And they're just growing. And I don't want that paint to go off that side yet. No, don't go off the side. Look at that line of cells. Oh, that's pretty. And look what's going on there. Oh, the cup is pretty too. But we're going to scrape that out so we can use the paint. Oh no, don't go off, not yet. I want to keep as much of this on the canvas as possible. I don't like that little cell right there, but hopefully it'll dissipate. Look at these cells. Those are so pretty. I think I need to get you down so you can see this before I pour it all off. Okay, look at the gorgeousness going on here. Oh, so pretty. I wish I could save this, but it'll all pour off, unfortunately. Look at the veins. And then back. Ooh, look at that cell, that green one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at that. I love the veins. They're so gorgeous. Sorry for the shadow. See if we can turn that. There we go. Look at that. Look how all them cells are just squashed together with tiny little veins in between them. Woo! Okay. That is pretty. Man, I wish it was going to stay like that, but it won't. But hopefully if we tilt it slowly, we can save some of it. Okay, let's put you back up and we'll start tilting. Okay. I'm not going to torch this yet because I don't want 9 million little cells to pop up, which is what would happen. I feel like I need a side catcher. Oh, where did my side catchers go? They're up there somewhere. I had a bunch of them at one time, but now I've lost. Oh, there they are. Awesome. Okay. My little side catchers. They work awesome. Because I don't want to pour off any of that until I need to. I mean, yeah, I need to because there's a lot of paint on there. But I don't want to get rid of so much of that. It's so pretty. Just slowly. See, it's going to pour off that one side. It's going to pour off the left side there. No! Don't go! Okay. There we go. Back over here. It is so pretty though. I love these. I'm loving these colors. I'm kind of all about calming, soothing colors right now. It's just been kind of a rough time lately. Exhausting, you know, with all the school projects and just everything. Okay. Oh, I totally squashed. Look at those veins. They're so pretty. We got to get those to come back. Oh, that's just white. There we go. I didn't like that white corner at all. Okay, I don't want to stick my hand under there because it, well, yeah, I kind of do. That corner is so cool. Oh, let's do this side first. So maybe I can save this. When it comes over here, I can push it back that way. Okay, here we go. All right, keep your fingers crossed. I really want to save a lot of that. I don't want to stretch this out too fast. Okay. There we go. I'll pull it down. Come on, baby. That way. Back that way. Okay. This is an interesting composition here. It's so milky through there, but then you've got the wildness going on the sides. Look at that. Oh, I wish I could keep the side catcher. It looks so cool. Okay, I don't want to pour a lot off. But I really do need to pour some of it off because otherwise I'm going to, the paint's just going to be too thick. Oh, no. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I don't want to get rid of that. Okay, I gotta get my hand out from under it because that'll stretch my cells out. Oh, I don't want to get rid of this edge over here, but I feel like I kind of need to because there's just too much paint on here. I'm just slowly, tilting it ever so slightly so that I won't get rid of all this over here. Like I'm stretching those out up there. That's too much. Come on. I really just want to get rid of some of the paint. I know y'all are probably screaming at me to quit tilting it, but there's so much paint in the middle. I'm afraid that... Alright, we're going to bring it back just a little bit that way. Well, this one's pretty cool. I'm liking this one. It's cool. Wow. Ow, I just love these veins. This is what I try and get in my paintings because these are my favorite. I like the veins even better than the cells, but I so rarely get them because I don't know how, I don't know what the secret to them is. I don't know. How's that going to go? Maybe like that. I don't know. I don't know how that one's going to go. Maybe like that? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to set it down before I drop it because that would be me. I would drop it. And I'm going to get some of these corners real quick here. Just the tiniest bit. That side catcher, I tell you what, that is like one of the coolest little tricks you can keep in your arsenal. Because it'll save a lot of your pretty patterns. You won't pour off quite so much paint. Oh, I'm sticking my head in there. I'm sorry. Did I get all the corners? That one's mostly done. Okay. I think it's tilting that way. I feel like that corner is going to get lost. I'm going to turn it. Because I think when I have my push pins under there to keep it from tilting one way or the other to keep it level. But then when I push down this corner, I think what I did was I mashed the push pin in. So it's kind of wobbly. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that. That is so cool. Okay. I don't usually pat myself on the back. I try not to anyway. As y'all know, I'm not real good at patting myself on the back. But I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for this one because this one is neat. So it's going to keep working. I know I need to torch it. I don't want to torch it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it over with. I'm going to try and just do a quick once over. Oh, it's popping. All these bubbles and all these little white specks are showing up. Okay, there we go. That's it. That is it for this one. Okay, let me wipe my hands off here, and I'm going to get y'all down so you can see a little closer what I've got going on. Okay, I am torching this corner right here because the purple is a little too solid. I lost some of those veins in there, so I'm kind of hoping you can kind of see some of the turquoises coming up through there. That's what I want. It was getting too blocky. To me, there's just not quite enough coming up, but it'll be okay. It's just that I lost my veins in that corner somehow. They got squeezed out. But that is it. So, give you a close-up of some of the pretty here. There we go. That turquoise. Look at those veins. I should hold you straight. But if I hold you straight, then there's a big shadow across there. So I'm going to hold you kind of diagonal to the painting. Oh, look at those veins right there. Those are gorgeous veins. To me, with the veins, it makes it look like there's just these tidal pools everywhere. Even though they're purple. But look, I mean, the structure of the veins is just so cool. I'm probably like the only one that gets totally excited over veins. Everybody wants cells, but man, I tell you, if I could get more veins in my paintings. Look at the veins there. They're like almost gone. Where did you go? Come back, please. And that purple, that wild iris that you see in there is not quite that bright. It's dulled down a bit on the actual painting. Okay, that is the pretty for today. So, I'm pretty psyched about this one. I love this one. So, thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm so happy to have y'all. And thank you to all my other subscribers and everybody who watches me. Y'all are awesome. I'm so happy that I get to talk to you, not every day, but, you know, every week. So, wherever you are on the planet, have an awesome day, evening, night, whatever. And I will see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.